So this is dry now, and it's time to make the stems for the branches and connect the flowers kind of back to the wreath base and add some details. So, small brush, I'm gonna mix up some more brown because these all dried out completely. And I'll probably do a few more small leaves in here somewhere too. So I'll re-wet my green. This one's almost empty, so I think I'll use this for brown. So this is like a brownish green, which is, I kind of want a greenish brown for my branch. So I'll put some brown in here. I don't need very much, so I'm not gonna mix up a ton. And I'm not really concerned about this, all of the stems being the exact same color either. So if I run out of this brown mixture, it's not a big deal to make more. I'm gonna get a little bit of black and put a little bit of green in. Okay, with this tiny brush, I'm gonna add some brown details. And as I was mixing these, I kind of started rethinking my branch color. I think I want, because these are more plants, it's more plant, less tree. I think I might make these green. Decisions. Okay, so I'm just gonna use this. Put some little dots at the top of all of these. Little yellow, anything that's shaped like this kind of three-pronged. I'm gonna add these brown dots to it. These red ones here. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix a little black into this brown. So you can just mix a little black and brown together. I just want to put a little, tiny little line. Oof, that's a big one. Just to let these connect to the flower a little bit. You could leave them floating out there, they're kind of cute. I might regret this. I'm already feeling that way. Gosh, these big blobs are really making me grumpy. Okay, time for the middle of the flowers now. And I want them to be also little dots of this darker color, but first I'm gonna fill in the places that don't have, it's pretty white right here. So I'm gonna fill that in with a little bit of orange. And I probably could have done that when it was drying, but not perfectly dry. But I think it'll be fine to just put some orange in now. And I'm gonna use the same orange over here. And I think I'll use light purple for this and dark purple for this one. I still have those colors over here. I think I'm going to make some little light purple lines coming out too. Okay, and some of this dark purple for the inside of this other one. I think I'll add some color to the inside of these other little ones and then work on the stems. Just put a little darker color in there. Oh, let's put some dots in the middle of these, the ones that are dry. Maybe none of them are dry. Okay, that's why I was gonna do the stems. Whew. So greens. I'll start with this one. Maybe I'll make a little more of it too. And a little brown. I'm just gonna do a line here. I'm just using this black here and kind of dotting it on that line a little bit to darken it, because once I started painting with that green, I did not like it very much. I'll try this one now. I'm just looking for any leaves that are kind of floating that aren't touching the stem and giving them a spot to attach. Okay, and now I'm gonna try and change this color and make it a little more usable. That's better. I'm gonna use that to attach these flowers on. The very middle of this flower is still wet, so I'm just gonna put a couple little dots around each petal, and then I think these are probably up here, probably dry enough for a few too. Okay, and I'm gonna use green and just put in a couple more of these darker leaves. And try and keep them really small. Oh, that doesn't look very dark, does it? It's hard to squeeze them in. But I just want a few more of this darker color to kind of tie it in. Kind of squinting a little to see what needs to be darker. I might just make one of these darker over here. And maybe this one. Okay, I'm gonna be done before I do too much and regret it. Happy spring.